say it. That's the French way of saying it.
Well, that's a blind, ridiculous way of saying it. I want to hear no more about it.
Well, I give up myself because it's impossible to learn you anything anyhow.
Well, tell me, how much do a king?
Well, King owns about everything, so I suspect you could get $1,000 a day if you wanted to.
It ain't that good. What do you got to do to get it?
Nothing.
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 So you mean he just lays around like we do?
Except when things is dull. He goes down to Parliament and says what he has to say. And if anybody has anything else to say otherwise, chops their heads off too.
Well, I reckon we just lost kings.
Except we ain't rich.
Richer than I've been before. I'm worth $800, and I own myself.
Say, how about some breakfast? And then me and Jim had catfish and cornbread. And every now and then, I'd steal away a chicken from a farmer. Pap always told me, take a chicken when you get the chance, boy. And if you ain't going to use them, give them away to somebody else. A good deed ain't never forgotten. I never did see Pap what he did with the chicken himself, but that's what he always said anyhow. Anyway, after that, me and Jim would shove out.
Like this now. Let me get one down.
Sometimes I catch myself thinking about that old man.
Don't think about it, it'll bring bad luck.
But don't you just ever catch yourself wondering who it might have been?
Look yonder.
Midnight, we went straight past St. Louis.
Wonderful spread of lights.
I've heard people say that there's about 20 or 30,000 people out there in St. Louis, but I never believed it until now.
Like the whole world lit up.
Not a sound. Everybody must be asleep.
Well, 3 nights stretch is payroll.
What's that, Jim?
The slaves tried to run off like me. They got caught kind of crossing paths.
Well, how you figure that?
I hear them in there singing.
Then my conscience got in trouble. this thing that I was doing come home. Thinks Jim's gonna hire somebody to go out and steal that farmer's property. And who's to blame for it? Me.
Pretty soon I'll see the lights of Cairo. And I'll be jumping for joy. And I'll say, Jim, the free man. And it's all on account of her.
Hey Jim, look, the stars is going down.
We're going into a fog. We'll miss Cairo.
I'll go up here and make some noise. If we're not careful, we'll get run over on this thing.
We can't miss Cairo.
Yo there! Yo!
Who's that yonder?
Jim, Kyle, got guns.
What's your name, boy?
Sid Jackson.
You mean on that raft, boy?
One, sir.
Reckon we'll come aboard and see for ourselves.
Well, I wish you would, because it's my pap, and he's awful sick. And every time I try to get somebody to help him, they just show up.
That's infernal mean.
Odd, too. Say, boy, what's wrong with your paw?
Well, it's the small... Wait, it's nothing that bad, really.
Boy, that's a lie. Keep away, confound it. Your pa's got the smallpox, and you know it precious well. Why didn't you say so?
Well, because I knew you'd just go on like all the others.
Here's a $20 gold piece. I feel mighty mean to leave you, but my kingdom, it won't do the fool with the smallpox.
You know what? Here's a $20 piece for me, too. Goodbye, Sid. Oh, and by the way, you see any runaway slaves combating up and down the river? Then just grab help and nap. We can make some nice on that.
Well, yes, sir. And don't worry, I won't let no runaway slave get by me. Hey, Jim, get up. They're gone.
Smartest dog, Chuck.
And it landed us $20 apiece. Why, that'll catch us 2 steamboat tickets up north to the Free States.
Jim will never forget this. You're my only friend in the world, but you're the best friend I never had.
You know what? I reckon we should be at Cairo every time now. But I'm bound to say I'll miss this old raft.
Ain't nothing like a raptor's day.
Sure ain't. And nothing like going down the river on a rainy night. Mighty smooth and comfortable like. River in the rain. Sometimes at night you look like a long white train, winding way away somewhere. River, I love you, don't you care if you're on the run? Winding someplace just trying to find the sun, whether it's sunshine or rain. River, I love you just the same.
But sometimes in a time of trouble, when you ride a hand down your muddy bubbles, roll across my floor. Carry away the things I treasure. Hell, there ain't no way to measure why I love you more than I did the day before. River in the rain. Sometimes at night you look like a long white train, winding away somewhere. I love you, don't you care? But sometimes in a time of trouble, when you ride a hand down your muddy bubbles, roll across my floor. Carry away the things I treasure. Hell, there ain't no way to measure why I love you more than I did the day before. River in the rain.
Wow, Jim, look at all those stars up there. You think they were made or they just happened?
I don't know, it was made.
Nah, I thought they just happened. There's way too many of them up there for them to be made.
I allowed a moon come later.
Well, that's right, possible. I've seen a frog lay just about as many eggs. Hey, look, there's one falling. What do you think that means?
I allowed got shoved out of my hands because it was cold.
These cigars is prime.
It sure is.
It sure is lovely living on this raft.
Wait there. Can you take us on board?
Well, we hadn't gotten any room.
You gotta help us. We're in danger of our lives. These dogs are after us.
Well, what have you fellas done?
No, I'll tell you.
It's all a misunderstanding.
But we ain't got time to explain.
All right, Jim, help me push her over there.
Pass the wood.
Hop on, quick!
Get the gate in the slit.
We'll be miles downstream before they can even touch us. Say, I was wondering if you fellas could tell me how far we are from Cairo.
Cairo? Why, you're already in Kentucky, boy.
Oh, no!
It's all over Cairo, man.
We must have went right past it in that fog.
This slave yours?
Well, of course it is.
Mighty young to own. Wouldn't have to be a runaway now, would you?
Now, why would a runaway slave run south?
I allow you would.
Jim's the last possession that I have on this green earth, and, well, I've had considerable trouble with people trying to take Jim away from me.
You allow to be around on this raft for a while, or at least a couple days.
Well, that'd be fine. You two can sleep up here on the front. We'll stop in the morning and have breakfast.
Thank you.
Are we supposed to sleep on these rough planks? I could catch my death of pneumonia.
Piece that jazz sandwich broke out of. Say, what's your line of business anyway?
Exact. Tragedy, you know. I was selling articles to take the charge off the keel. And it takes it off too. Generally, the enamel along with it. What about you?
Well, preaching's my specialty, but I also go good in the doctor anyway. Laying on of hands, paralysis, cancer, and such like. So long as it doesn't work. How about me and you go at it for a while?
Not indisposed.
All right.
Now, I rightly didn't know where we were going. The raft wouldn't go upstream, of course. Well, as long as we were going downstream, I didn't see no reason to give them fellas a ride. As we were going along, I got to thinking that I was itching for a change again. But at the same time, it was uncommon lively with them two along.
Out! 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 Diamond spot! For life, it is but a tale told by an idiot. It is an unmeted God, grown to seed. Through visit to the dogs, I'll none of it. Friends, Romans, countrymen.
Is that chicken ready yet?
Almost.
See what we got to get rid of this chicken.
Well, we gotta help them out, Jim. I'd expect people to do the same for us if we was in trouble. We can eat now.
Aren't you going to join us?
Alas,
What are you laughing about?
to think that I should have lived to be leading such a life and degraded down to such companionship.
What's wrong with the company you got?
It's as good as I deserve. For who brought me down so low, and I was high, myself.
All I know is there's a grave out there somewhere for me. And one day, I'll lie down in it. A poor, broken heart will be at rest.
Why are you even rubbing our husband?
It's not you, gentlemen, I blame. I brought myself down.
And for what?
You would not believe me if I told you. The world never believes the secret of my birth. But let it pass. There's no matter.
All right, well, okay.
Now hold on. I want to hear about it. What is the secret of your birth?
By rights, I'm a duke.
A duke?
No, you don't mean it.
Yes. My grandfather, the eldest son of the Duke of Bridgewater, fled here before he died to breathe the pure air of freedom. He left 2 sons. The older robbed the younger of his title. I am his descendant, the rightful Duke of Bridgewater. And here am I, torn from my high estate, ragged and heartbroken, and reduced down to the companionship of felons on a raft.
Can you believe that, Tim? We got ourselves a duke right here on this raft.
Wonderful. Mike.
Now don't cry, you're, say, what do we call you?
You might call me Your Grace, or my Lord, or Your Lordship. But I wouldn't mind if you just called me Plain Bridgewater.
Well, sure, we can do that.
And one of you ought to wait on me at dinner.
No, wait, no.
Thank you. It's a great comfort to be acknowledged me so.
Well, I'm sorry, Bilgewater. But you're not the only one who's been wrongfully thrown down or had a secret of his birth. Can I trust you?
To the bitter death, speak.
Bilgewater. I am the late dolphin.
The dolphin looked like you told me.
Yes, friends, what you see before you is the disappeared Louis the 15th, son of Louis the 14th, and Mary Antoinette.
No.
Yes.
You, at your age, why, the dolphin would be a mere youngster. You look 600 or 700 years old at the very least.
Trouble has done it, Bilgewater. For trouble has brought these white whiskers and balding spots. Yes, friends, what you see before you, trampled on, stampered, and any other kind of abuse is the rightful King of France.
Well, we're mighty sorry for you, King.
We glad you got you home.
Say, what can we do to help you feel
Be
better?
on one knee when you talk to me, and always call me your Majesty.
Well, your majesty should have this portion, and every portion for your lordship.
Thank
You know, you have the makings of an actor.
you. Me?
Has your majesty ever fought the Histrionian Wars?
No, I was too small when Paul brought him into the palace. Can you learn to have?
I could, and it could be profitable. Very profitable.
You know what, Billy? You and me, we're gonna make a great team. There's shit to be showing all over down this river.
We had just the ones to do it.
Probably even better than just the ones we're legit.
When the sun goes down in the south, then the moon comes up in the east. Well, step right up to the wonder of the age. It's a guaranteed visual feast.
When the cloud falls on the town,